I like all types of music, but jazz is definitely my favorite type of music. Jazz is the most difficult, I believe, of all the musics. So, yeah, jazz would be my favorite. I love jazz. When I played the trumpet, I knew that was it. That was it. It spoke to me. It told me, you need me. Trumpet, I think I liked because the trumpet always plays the melody, and I always love melody, you know. And the trumpet very seldom plays harmony. So I love playing the melody, being on top, being, you know, in control of the harmonic realm of the musical piece.
Well, let's see. First time I put a sax in my mouth, I was 13 years old. And this was back in 54, I think, or 55, somewhere like that. I had to get a saxophone because that was, you know, I wanted to play jazz. And that, you know, you need a saxophone, you know, I mean, you don't have to have it, but I love the saxophone, I love the sound of it.
Classical music wasn't really my thing, so, I mean, I started off there, but then I met Kei Akagi, who's Miles Davis's last pianist, and he was kind of the one that inspired me to go in this direction. Piano is unique in that it's very versatile. There isn't really any kind of music that you can't play on it, and it's kind of like, I always like to think of it as an orchestra, you know, in your two hands. But that's always how I feel, and so that the challenge of it and the fact that it has such range and such versatility, that's what I really love about it.
Tell me what you think of the last song that you played.
That was good.
I'm Alright.
It was good. Good, nice tune written by Thisbe, yeah. Nice tune.
How long have you been playing?
50 years. I like the sound of the instrument. I like the feel of the instrument. Feels good to me.
I heard Henry, and Henry actually played with my group before I played with his group. I had a group with just I, and a tenor player by the name of Hadley Callman. And we played opposite John Coltrane and his band. And that was my first experience with Henry. It went off good, you know.
Could you tell me like a couple of funny moments that you had in your career?
I have to think about that. I can't think of anything come to mind right now that are not X-rated. So we'll have to pass on that question.
I've had the pleasure of playing with a number of great musicians. Joe LaBarbera, a drummer, he's great. Derek Oles.
Basie Band, Freddie Hubbard, Woody Shaw, Milt Jackson, briefly, Bobby Hutcherson.
I played with Ray Charles, toured with him for a few years. I played with Herbie Hancock.
I recorded with Stevie Wonder, Count Basie. I recorded with Eddie Harris. Recorded with Marvin Gaye. I recorded with Diana Ross.
Joe Henderson for a few engagements.
I recorded with Natalie Cole.
Great accomplishments when I worked with Sonny Rollins at the Monterey Jazz Festival. That was his first time out after his long hiatus. That was his first West Coast appearance in years. And I got to play with him with George Cables and David Lee at the Monterey Jazz Festival. That was really great to see the love that the audience had for him.
All over the world, all over Europe, Japan, Australia, Africa. So pretty much, you know, Alaska, everywhere.
The creative process of like working with the new compositions and everything, that's always fun to do. I think it's great that that you're bringing that you're trying to keep to the tradition of the music. You know, that you're. I think young people often forget where the music comes from, and you're exploring the real tradition of the music, and that's what we're trying to do in this, and I think that's probably my favorite part about it.
She's a very talented lady, and I feel that she has a lot of beautiful standards. I mean, not standards, but originals. And she's getting a chance to let the world hear them, so that's a great thing.